going to introduce himself and he's going to introduce the dish we're making today.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Before he introduces himself,
Yes.
I'm going to talk about something about him.
Yeah.
You know? And Chef Mark, being so famous, he was executive chef for RACV City Club. He got his own consultancy company. And now guess what, dear? He has opened his own restaurant called Luna Cafe Bar. It's in St. Kilda. And the fun part is he makes the doggy treat. And it's a vegan. I heard about that. I think our next show we should do that.
Yes.
What do you reckon?
So we can make it for Diesel and Palawa dog.
Our diesel for the dog.
Yes.
And that's gonna be big fun.
Yes.
So let's see what Chef Mark has.
For us to cook today.
Yes, Chef Mark, over to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dharma, and thank you for having me on the show. It's a great honour to be here with you today. I think it's fantastic that young chefs like you are passionate about food and you want to learn. So we're going to have some fun in the kitchen today. So what we're going to do, this dish is one that's quickly become a real favourite on my restaurant menu. So in Australia, a lot more and more people enjoy vegetarian food. So I'm actually going to make a vegetarian dish today. And quite simply, it can be vegan as well. So you know what vegan is? Vegan is a vegetarian who they really don't eat any dairy products at all, only vegetables, no meat. So we're going to use a bit of butter and a bit of honey today, but true vegetarians don't have that. So you can actually leave these two ingredients out and it will become a vegan dish. So it's a beautiful dish for winter in Melbourne. I like to use all local produce when we can, so I think it's great for the economy, it's great for all the suppliers. So we've got quite a few ingredients here. We're going to do a few components of this dish and then we're going to start cooking. Are we ready?
Yes!
Yay!
Okay guys, I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Mark.
And it's a great pleasure to be here. I can't wait till next time when we make the dog treats.
Yes.
Because I make them in my restaurant now, and what we do is we use all of our leftover vegetables and we bake them. It's a secret recipe, I'm going to tell you, right? Secret recipe, and the dogs love them. So it's great fitting. We have a lot of dog walkers around our restaurant.
Yeah.
So they bring their puppies in, big ones, little ones, and it's good fun.
So your restaurant is all day round? What happens like?
Yes, so we have a few different menus, Damon. So we open from 7 a.m. until supper. All day.
Yeah.
So we start with a breakfast, brunch, lunch menu.
Yes.
And at 12 o'clock we have a beautiful big wood-fired oven. So we make pizzas, we make garlic bread, and we also cook desserts in the pizza oven.
Okay.
And we also braise some beautiful lamb shoulder in there. And we also have something called a wine bar menu. So you're a little bit little for wine, but you can have, we have little beautiful chicken burgers and little snack food. And then at 5:30 our dinner service starts where we have a seasonal menu. So it rotates.
Yeah, let me tell everyone, Mark is in the industry for a very, very long time. Very big supporter for the young chefs, training apprentices. And I know Mark when he trained the company that has a Solo Culinary. Amazing, Mark. Thank you for doing for the industry.
No, it's my pleasure. I really love it, Darwin. We have a great industry and we all need to stick together, especially during these tough times in the whole world.
Yeah.
Now, first job is puffed rice. So we have some black wild rice here, and you guys may be able to see this oil really hot. So you can see it smoking?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put this in there just very quickly. Boom, boom, boom. You see that? That's bubbling away, and already, so you're going to see here, we've got some beautiful little puffy bits of rice. Right? Like so.
Yeah. Nice puff.
Oh, I know, that's how hot the oil is. So basically, if you're doing this at home, guys, be very careful.
Yeah.
Smoking, probably around about 250 degrees.
Yeah.
Quickly fry it, and then you're going to have nice little rice bubbles. So, really nice product.
You're good.
Okay, guys, so next thing we're going to do now is, can you please put, what we've got here is a carrot puree. There you go. So really simply, all we do when we're making a carrot puree, or if I'm making any puree, is I want it to taste like carrots, or I want it to taste like peas. So there's no other flavouring in there. All this is basically boiled carrots. So almost like what you would make to feed babies. Remember when you eat baby food, right?
Yeah.
Love it?
Okay, good job, chef. Now, can you please put the quinoa in there, chef?
Okay.
There you are. That's the way. Quinoa is very good. So quinoa is what they call an ancient grain. South Americans use it a lot in their cooking, thank you. And it's becoming more and more popular in Australia all the time because it's very healthy. Good for you.
Yes.
So next thing, there's some hazelnuts there. We've got some chopped hazelnuts. Yep, you can pour them in there.
That's good.
What's
So
the next?
quinoa is gluten-free as well, isn't it?
Yes. Good point, Damon.
Yeah.
Gluten-free. This whole dish is gluten-free. And even our dog biscuits are gluten-free, believe it or not, because some dogs are vegan and gluten-free these days, Damon. So gluten-free food is really popular in Australia now. Can you please stir that? So I think as a chef, we've changed the way we cook a lot. Almost eliminate a lot of flour.
That's true.
We use a lot of alternate flours. So we use chickpea flour, beautiful
Exactly, yeah.
flour, which is famous in India, maize flour, rice flour. So as a chef, it's actually exciting because we're always learning and using new ingredients. 20 years ago, I wouldn't have even known what chickpea flour was.
Exactly, yeah. So especially Australia is so multicultural and so much ingredients we got from all those cultures.
True.
And so much flavor there.
And I suppose this dish, what we're making for you today, is basically when people say to me, Mark, make me an Australian dish. Well, what is an Australian dish, Damon? So this is taking some beautiful grains from another country, maybe some spices from Sri Lanka or India, or maybe some chili from Thailand. So
It's true.
we just bring those together, and I think it makes it. It's quite exciting for a chef because we actually get to play with things and bring these flavors together.
That's true. Yeah, isn't it? It's as long as we do the nice fusion cuisine and we don't do the confusion cuisine, that's
That's
all
right.
good, isn't it?
What's next, Chef?
Okay, good question, Chef. When your dad are talking too much, aren't we? I'm sorry, Chef. I'm sorry. Now, this one here, we're going to make it just a little bit warm. So I'm going to turn this fire down a little bit,
Yeah.
and you're going to put that onto the fire for me, please.
Okay.
And now, we've got to make sure we don't burn it, okay? But I'm sure that's going to be fine. Now, I was watching your last cooking class, and I was seeing you doing some very good chopping.
Yeah.
What were you chopping in your last one?
How to slice mushrooms, or you can slice vegetables with the same
Very
knife.
good. Where did you learn those skills from?
My dad.
Ah, so look, we're going to do some chopping today.
Yes.
So I've got some spinach here, and we've got some rocket, okay? Now, what's really important as you're a chef is having a sharp knife. Because sometimes people think a sharp knife is dangerous, but sharp knife is safer than a blunt knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this thing's called a steel.
Yes.
And see this part here?
Yes.
That's a guard.
Yes.
So you never put your finger above the guard. So you always make sure your hand is behind the guard.
That's
and
when it's grip.
That's exactly right. Because some people, they put their thumb up there, and when they go like that,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
ouch.
And they lose one finger then.
Yes, it happens sometimes,
Yeah.
So we hold it like that, and we try not to move our arm, and we start at the top, and you just flick your wrist,
Okay.
and it makes it nice and sharp. And when you get a bit more practice, you can go like this. You want to have a go?
Nice.
How about I give you a little one? Have a little
Yes,
practice.
please.
Good girl. Okay. So, are you right-handed?
Left hand.
Okay, so you hold that in your left hand, and you hold this one. And what you're going to start at the top. I'm going to keep your fingers there and flick your hand.
Yes.
Good girl. That's it. You got it. Yeah. Now look at that. Nice and
That's a
steady.
great
Nice and
skill.
slow. Okay. Good. Now you got a sharp knife.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to get you to. Would you like your big knife or the small knife? There you go. So I'm getting you just to chop a bit of rocket. We don't need too much. Maybe that much. Just roughly chop is fine. Just watch your fingers. That's a girl.
Yeah.
Nice and slowly.
You got your clothes there. That's really good technique.
Very good, chef. That's perfect. And you're going to do the same thing with this spinach. So these are beautiful fresh. You can smell those, Damien. Smell that.
Nice organic.
Yum. So these are grown locally in Bacchus Marsh, Victoria. Beautiful produce. We have some really nice, beautiful fresh. The carrots of Victoria we're going to cook as well.
It's always good to be, support the local producers, local farmers. It's always fresh. The prices are low because they are fresh.
Very much so, Damon, yeah.
Mm.
And we need to support we call it local and hyper local. So if you can buy something from the guy next door shop, that's great. That's hyper local. Local is still Victoria, local is still Australia, and obviously we use things from around the world, but we want to try and help our local people out. So, Chef, could you please put that rocket and spinach inside here? Yep.
I like the way you put.
Oh, very
professional.
fancy. Okay, so we're going to show the camera what this looks like in a minute. Can you see that beautiful orange colour we've got there?
Yeah.
Really nice.
That's all right.
That's
Fantastic.
good girl. Okay, now can you please stir that for me? While you're stirring that, I'm just going to heat up another frying pan here. and we're going to start to make the carrots, which is pretty exciting. So in my restaurant, I really like simple food. I don't like food that's too handled. I don't look like it's been placed on the plate.
True.
I like to use simple ingredients like we've used here. And this is one of the dishes in my restaurant which is sort of becoming a favourite really quickly. Because yes, it's vegetarian and it can be vegan, but people who aren't necessarily vegetarian or vegan order it.
Exactly. I can see this. You got the crunch of the puffed rice. You got the sourness and
Yes,
cheese, and
that's it.
It's a good blend. The sweetness of the carrots,
That's
honey.
right. And it's all about
balanced.
texture as well, flavour and
Yeah,
texture. So a bit of soft, a bit of crunch.
And beautiful color.
Yes,
Beautiful
of
color
course.
as well.
Now, Chef, these beautiful heirloom carrots also are grown in Victoria.
Yes.
They're a little bit sweet, and carrots are a bit sweet, okay?
Yeah.
But we're going to add some more sweetness to them. So can I get you to put those carrots inside the fry pan? Just pop them in there.
All the carrots.
That's a girl.
Beautiful.
And what's in there?
Some black.
Garlic. That's
Oh,
it.
that's beautiful.
So black garlic is a beautiful. This is they use this a lot in Asian cuisine. So this is fermented. That's why it's black.
Okay.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different, huh?
Yeah.
So it's really nice with the carrots. So I'm going to pop that in there.
Yes.
Now these carrots we have actually already pre-cooked before. So what I did was, so we can do this a bit quicker, and if you want to do this at home, you pre-cook them at about 160 degrees, a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt in your oven, till they're just tender.
Okay.
And now they're ready. So you can start with the sizzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to add to that now is we're going to add your honey, maybe only about 1 teaspoon of honey.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
that's a go.
honey.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Nice.
Mm.
We don't want it to be too sweet, so that's smelling. Oh, that's good.
Good. Yeah. That's okay.
Okay, now you're going to add about the same amount of butter.
Is it there? A bit of butter.
Yeah. Just gonna make it shine and.
Beautiful. Now we're just going to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper from over there. That's away. Pinch of salt.
Oh, that's good.
Tiny bit. Nice. And you can hear that now, sizzling away nicely.
That's it.
And you know why I like this dish for my restaurant?
Why?
Because it's very cheap to make. And when you have a restaurant, the trick is to use simple things which are quite cheap and make them into a nice dish, and then you can charge your customers a lot of money, but don't tell them, all right?
And yes, very important. It's not only you have to be a very good chef. You should know how to control the cost.
Yes.
Cost control.
Yeah.
So now we've used all our ingredients. We're almost carrots are ready.
Yeah.
It's starting to go a little bit brown. That's
Yeah,
nice.
golden brown, yeah.
Look at that. And a little bit of caramel in there. Looks really,
Yeah.
that's what you want. So we're going to turn this off. And now is actually the really fun part. When you're a chef, all of this stuff, what we're doing here is called preparation. And there's actually a French word. It's called mise en place. Have you heard that before? It's basically French for preparation.
Everything in place.
That's right. So, chef,
Mm.
now, in the kitchen, the big head chef, the big boss chef, normally stands up the front like you, and the little chefs like me, we get the food ready, and the chef serves it.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is spoon a nice little mould in there, okay? Yep, so what you can do, I'll hold this for you, you can sort of scrape it out a little bit.
Put it in the center.
Nice little centre.
Oh,
Nice, chef.
excellent.
Good work. That's probably
All of
enough. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then we get rid of that. And just make a nice little thing
Nice.
like that.
Yes.
Now these are quite warm, okay, which is just really nice.
Yeah.
So what you can do is take the tongs and what you want to do is put the carrots in a straight line across here.
So on top or?
Yep, on top.
Good. Straight line.
Perfect, that's a girl, straight across. And see you've got beautiful purple and you've got
Yeah.
orange
Mm.
and yellow. Wow, good job, chef.
Thinking.
Like an
3
ice
minutes.
Yep. I mean 3, sorry. Well done, lucky you got it. Just stack it. Yep, looking good.
And one little one.
Now, next job. So a lot of soft things here. So you're going to get this rice and you're going to scatter this on top, okay? You got that?
So much.
Mm.
Yeah, nice. A bit more. Very good. Beautiful presentation, chef.
It already smells so good.
And now, this is really nice. So this is called goat's cheese. This is made in Meredith, Victoria. So it's out towards Ballarat. And they make beautiful cheese out there, and it smells amazing.
So they made all sort of cheese, or they're specialized in the goat
cheese, yeah, mainly goat cheese. No, it's beautiful stuff, and look at some nice dark colours here. This also gives you a bit of pop and a bit of creaminess and a bit of white. So can you put all of that on there? Just scatter it everywhere.
On the top.
Yeah, wherever you like, chef.
I put it on the side.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cut it around.
These vegetarian, can be vegan, amazing carrot dish. So,
Okay, hold on.
ta-da.
There we go. This looks so beautiful. I think it's such a big balance in there. I can see the color, the texture, the aroma you're getting out of it.
And really simple. That's the key to any good food. It's simple, but there's only one person who can say if it's really good or not, and that is you, chef. Are you going to taste it for me?
Okay.
These will be hot. So taste the stuff on the bottom. Yeah, a bit of goat cheese. Yeah, that's it. You know how to eat.
Mmm.
Good. Thank you.
Approved. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you,
Thank
Damon.
you so much.
Well done.
And
Thank you.
for that.
And well done, chef. Good job.
Okay. Thank you.